Hey, my name is Richelle Brown, and I played the character of Dr. Jennifer Wells in the Matters of the Heart Painkiller series. You know, this was really difficult for me because I identified with her character really well. You know, at the age of 11, I was raped. My mom worked nights and my dad worked out of town. So most nights I spent alone with my 16-year-old stepbrother. And he started touching me in places that Mama said was private. But he said they were only private because I was so special. You know, I prayed so hard that this would stop and, you know, he would be exposed. One night, I was praying so hard. That Mom, she woke up and she found him on top of me. By that point, I was numb. I mean, I didn't have any feelings. I was just so happy that she found out because it would stop. But it didn't. You know, the next day, she was on the phone with her friends and she was like Channel 4, telling everybody. She even laughed about it and thought it was a joke and started calling me names I wish I could forget. So you think it would have stopped? No, it didn't. Mom went back to work. And now because Mama knew and Daddy knew, he kept doing it. But this time he kept torturing me. He tortured me so much that he held me down and spit in my face after he raped me. I didn't know what to do. You know, the same person that was supposed to love me and supposed to protect me was the same person that gave me my first drink, that smoked my first joint, and was okay with the behavior that I was doing because her motto was, as long as you're doing it with me, I can keep you safe. And yeah, we went to church 5 out of 7 days. And Mama served on the auxiliary, the mother's board, the prayer room. Talking about suffering in silence. That was until that one day, you know, here I am at the youth retreat. And the 2 boys that was in my boat tipped it over. So here I am in the middle of the lake, underneath the boat, praying. And I thought, all right, I'm gonna surely die. But then I seen the light and I thought I was walking in heaven. And no, that wasn't the light. That was the rescue people flipping the boat over to save me. That night in deliverance service, I had my first real encounter with God. And I had to confess everything and ask myself, who am I? And how did I get here? All I know is that I wasn't going back home to let that boy touch on me. That next day, I went to the payphone at a Popeye's Chicken and I called my Granny Annie. I was so afraid that she wasn't gonna believe me, but she did. And she came and got me. And I never seen mama's house again. You know, back then, you don't tell what goes on in your house. And I didn't. Not until today. I never spoke of it. I mean, I was so broken and so isolated. I couldn't keep hiding behind guilt and shame. So one day, I just opened up my Bible, and Mama said, "You should know the Bible. You've been in church all your life." But God spoke to me, and I learned that in order to move from isolation to liberation and receive the promises God had for me, I had to learn to trust and wait on Him. Hey y'all, I'm Richelle Brown, and this was a matter of my heart.